was doing extremely well because I've already had done this before. I was, too overwhelmed and overthrilled with my own cognition and understanding, so I mispronounced it. No one can actually say that my understanding was flawed, so I need to make a change. No, I never actually looked into the screen. I never grazed on the face of the surface once more to make a judgmental mistake rectified. No. That was a too little window of time to be ever done in that way. No, I have never done that. I knew it so well. I already covered this one. I actually, in my first trial, already made a wonderful success by covering up everything over here. Doesn't matter. Then one actually thinks in Kurland during the actual Christmas period in 1993, there were already actually come to, such and so many people at the time, and almost, the century. First time in the century high water, and 2 days, before the very, Christmas holy night, the houses were fallen down to be overwhelmed with a deluge of water in the Kolin's old city portion. The old city part would actually municipal area that would be divided into old city and the new city area. In Warren, the oldest, the recent part, Boylan, was already so much, overwhelmed and flooded with the water that would actually, cover up the entire region up to 400 meters. This meant for thousands leaving the houses or staying in the regions for days with no electricity and connection or supply of energy. I don't really need to think about anything. Just see, what? On November 25th, 2005, there went already, almost 1 billion tons of new snow in the Munster country region. That actually left the entire region with no power connection. That left the entire region with no power connection underneath the very much sticky snow. Almost 82 derrick and power supply pillars were broken. They were all actually devastated with a clear understanding. There is a power blockade affecting approximately 250,000 people in the region who were caught in the blackout and power outage. In Ottrop, in the northern Munsterland, is the country rural side of the Minster, literally stayed up to 1 week with no heating and electricity and energy supply. I don't really need to. It's really easy. I already tried it. I actually mispronounced it. I never actually changed my position. Who would actually say that? If that was a camera, filmed, no one actually say that I looked into the screen once more to rectify it or think about it. That was a too little amount of time to make that kind of judgmental rectification or correction. I just simply, out of, excitement and ecstasy, somehow mispronounced it with using my improvised wit. I just actually turned it into a noun to avoid any type of pitfall of tense misunderstanding, to minimize any type of damage that come from mere technological blunder and glitches. That's called a technical hitch. It's nothing more than that. Too little amount of time was used to rectify it. I didn't even actually reread the sentence. No, everything was filmed. My intervention was never being captured with active scenes. Because I just realized, oh my god, I mispronounced it. What should I do? Just calm down and try to make it as a noun. In that way, put it at was, immediately to minimize any type of, understanding mistake, because that's not really something that had been done because of your misunderstanding. It was just actually a technical glitch because you speak more than, at the time, I already actually spoke more than 5 hours with no cessation interruption. That really actually somehow caused a serious, cognitive dissonance to say something that wouldn't be much familiar with me in terms of its sound.